find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
To kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. That's caught left side by Stowers. Now he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And it's going to be a Philadelphia 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
We've set it downs from 37. Back to throw, Hurts. And doing 6 on that play. That means it is 2nd down and manageable.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's another carry for Barkley. They manage about 9 before a stop is made. That sets up an Eagles 1st down.
A bit more of a team effort last week, Kate. They played a smaller role than he normally does, certainly when they win. Yeah, that carry, a small step toward a rebound performance for him.
Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A pickup of 17. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
10 at the 31-yard line.
63.
Here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap. And that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That stop made by Derek Brown.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's not going to be able to get them to 1st. They stopped him just shy of what they needed. An interesting call now coming up on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. Hurts. He's got it to his running back. The early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him enough for the 1st. This drive is going to continue. Well, probably a little closer than they would have preferred it, Brock. But, hey, a good call nonetheless, keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
You know what that was, Kate? That was awareness. Right? An understanding with both the play call, but more importantly, an awareness of the receiver to know exactly where he needed to get the job done.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. And we've got to regroup for 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. Escapes the pocket. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. He finds Brown right side. Yeah, no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Only need one more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Eagles. Eli Stowers. He's 4 through the air this season. Elliott's with the extra points. They go up 7-0 here early. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Straight to the air here. It's Young. Complete to Tremble. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Young, 2nd down. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Kicked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
63. Hey, Silver, help.
Throwing here, Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They go play action. Here's Hurts. That one's complete, right side. He's going to be run out of bounds. Play goes for about 16 before he stepped out. And that is good for an Eagles 1st down.
16 yards.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
This is caught near the pylon. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal. Well, that right there is more of what we expect from him, right, Bob? Didn't get to see that much a week ago. Really held in check by great defensive efforts.
But what was great to see in that is he was kept quiet. Everybody else made plenty of noise to ensure they could get the win. Now, a week later, I know these receivers and the good ones, they want their touches.
And the defense wins this rep. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal. He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward. And he runs it across. Touchdown! That right there, the type of first quarter drive that you expect, Brock, from a team that's on a little winning streak, right? Same rhythm we've seen the last couple of weeks. Picking up where they left off.
No coach at any level is going to try and fix what isn't broken yet. They're going to try to augment it, sure, and maybe, adjust when you have to, but no adjusting there. That was just an efficient drive.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Horn on the return. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Young to throw it. Running right side by McMillan. There's the hit. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that is going to give the Panthers a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Dose of the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
That pass complete to McMillan. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in the hurry up here.
11 on the play. 1st down, Carolina.
From the red zone now. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Going here on 2nd down. Young. He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away. They take him down at the 30. Offense in a hurry up here.
Bryce Young sack. A loss of 11 yards. And it's
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Young to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he gets home. Touchdown, Carolina. Chris Brazzell, his 4th through the air this season. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
14. Panthers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep.
Marquise Brown on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. And it's going to be a Philadelphia 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
32-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Give him 25 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. They go play fake with Hurts. He's got Smith again. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field. Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
Well, they sold it like it was a pass, and by they, I mean everybody involved at the line of scrimmage. Great job by that O-line, the quarterback, everyone making it look like a pass, and then a huge burst for a chunk run.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And it's going to be close, but they say not yet. Shy of the goal line for the moment. More tries waiting, though. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches. Going power with a big tight end. Straight ahead he goes, and across the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They bump their lead up to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Horn on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into it. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
1st and 10. It's Hubbard. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard again. And they find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
It's a gain of a yard.
Running the throw here on 3rd. That's caught by Hubbard. And with that last little bit of fight, he's going to get them the first. He was short, but how about the determination? Break off that tackle, buy himself some space, and they've got a first down. Hubbard quick on the draw. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to reach the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown, Carolina.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Showing a little burst so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Over the middle, Harrison's got it. No one's around him, he's got space. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They get the big play just before half. 42 yards. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down, around with Barkley. Still has room inside the 15. It's a Philadelphia touchdown!
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. Now lead by 14 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Horn on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Young. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He almost throws this away on the first snap of the drive. Put it in the harm's way. The pick is dropped. So you're going to see 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Second down coming from Young. He's going to try another deep one here. Big game downfield. There he goes, right sideline. And he will dive in. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard from over 75 yards out.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
And after he's good from Fitzgerald. And that cuts the lead to 7.
28, Panthers 21. Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Hurts. Fits it through the middle. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Back to throw, Hurts. Buying some time right. And they answer. Touchdown, Eagles. Eli Stowers. Make it 2 now in this game, 8 on the season. Extra point by Elliott is up and good. They bump their lead up to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Horn on the return. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that gives Carolina the first. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Horn on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's Young, second down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he had it, but he lost it on that hit. So a nice early defensive play in the locker room to break up that catch. It's now third down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's fourth down. Carolina in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Brings it in at the 12. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Marquise Brown on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that sets up an Eagles first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Barkley again here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Leads to third and 11.
Hurts setting up to throw. He has the first over the middle. So he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Cut out left. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Couple of yards on the catch, leaves him 2nd and 8. Hurts looking to throw. Short pass brought in. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. That one's complete. Right side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. Throw is caught. And he's going to be brought down a couple yards from the first down marker, 5 yards from the end zone.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Running a pistol look now. They go play action. Here's Hurts. And he's going to win the race to the corner. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Horn on the return. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young to throw it. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Panthers. Tenaroa McMillan, his 7th of the season.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And it's down to a 14-point game.
42, Panthers 28. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
He's Brown on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and that hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Harrison Jr.
Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it sets up 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's able to get him pretty close to that marker. Called out a gain of about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 3 in front of him now after that completion got him 7. A give up the gut to Bigsby. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation.
For the Eagles.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Young looking to throw. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing here on 2nd down. Young. Oh, it's tipped. It's tipped. Interception. Picked up. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Oh, he drops a cut. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And lead now 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Horn on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Young. Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw, and it falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Young. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the 1st down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. Here's Young on 1st, and he is sitting a completion shy of reaching that 300-yard mark for this game. Man in motion here. Young throwing here. That's McMillan with the catch out left. There's the hitch. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12, and that will earn the Panthers a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Young now on 1st. That last pass, Brock, taking him over 300 yards for this ball game. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Young. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's going to be out of bounds, so after picking up 3, it's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Panther 1st down.
From the red zone now. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Now we'll pause for a bit. There's a player who needed some help out there, and that looks like it is Devontae Smith. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running left. This is Barkley. And he's rerouting towards the middle. Only gets him a couple. It's 3rd down. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. Picked up by the Panthers. And Carolina makes the house call. Touchdown! I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense. Kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Fitzgerald will tack on the point after, and that cuts the lead to 7.
Eagles 49, Panthers 42. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll pitch it to Barkley. Escapes the defender. They can't stop him. They get to him. He is hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And it's going to be a Philadelphia 1st down.
He and this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Play action. Hurts has it. Is made down the right sideline. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. 1st down coming up.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Going to need more of those as they trail by a score. A great read by the defense there. They attacked and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Back to the line they come. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he knocks it out, so he found him deep, but the defender makes the play, separating him from that touchdown, Brock. It's going to send him back now for 3rd down.
Just not a real big fan of that one, Kate, right there. Both the play call, but ultimately the decision. And that falls on the quarterback and his brain. You got to know the situation, the time, the distance. I don't think that was worthy of taking that kind of shot, certainly into coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Back to the same target, but it is the same results. Incomplete. The defense keyed in on him once again. Provide some contact to break up that catch. It's 4th down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This is a 50-yard look from the right half. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a two-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death knell. But the miss, you just see it to breathe some new life into the opposing sideline.
Here's Young to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard. You can slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And that is going to give the Panthers a first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Panthers.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Second and 10 at the Eagles' 31-yard line.
Here's Young, second down. He's got him, that's McMillan. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down, Carolina.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. All right, so trailing right now, looking up at the scoreboard block. Can't afford to be too picky, but it did look like getting rid of that football was the right call there.
Yeah, you live to play another day. Now, the key is you've got to take advantage of this day to come.
Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. Maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. Second time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's second down.
There isn't a skill position player that doesn't hurt. It stings when you drop a pass, but you do it here in the fourth quarter. Boy, that's a double whammy.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Setting up to pass. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, That's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Into traffic, complete. And they take him down right along the 30. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. 9 seconds left, so they've got this snap, maybe another. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Just about done here. Only 9 seconds remaining. Second down coming from Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Down to their last snap here. Here he goes, one final shot. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning. This offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard.
Oh, there's a calling that I can't ignore out in the wild. If you keep pushing, gonna hear me roar. Soul is on fire. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Oh, hey, hey. Push me so far till I break. Push me so far till I break. Push me so far till I break. You should have thought before you let me out the cage. Before you let me out the cage. Oh, there's a hunger coming over me, burns like a fever. If you don't think I'll hunt you down, I'll make you a believer. Push me so far till I break. Push me so far till I break. Push me so far till I break. You should have thought before you let me out the cage. Huh. Yeah. Before you let me out the cage. Yeah. Oh. I'm coming straight out the jungle, better watch out for me. You can try, but you never gonna keep me on a leash. You can say what you wanna, but you better believe. Whoa, no, you should have thought before you let me. I'm coming straight out the jungle, better watch out for me. You can try, but you never gonna keep me on a leash. You can say what you wanna, but you better believe. Oh, you should have thought before you let me out the cage. I, and I.